Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy in France, and I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we've picked up on our travels this week. And we're starting this week with this beautiful pair of Rococo candlesticks, bronze, very French. These are based on the Rococo style from the French 18th century, Louis XV, but these will have been made probably in the late 19th century. But still a lovely pair of candlesticks. So I'm coming and take a look, Tracy, a closer look. As you can see, this very Rococo with these scrolling swirls on the candlesticks. That's very indicative of that style and that period. They couldn't be more French, really. Really nice bits. Very original. So these were sort of late 19th century in the Rococo style of the 18th century, Louis XV. So that's our first pieces. They should be going up on the site. I think actually they're already on. Okay, in the same theme, you found this little piece today, Tracy. This is also in a Rococo style, which has these sort of swirling acanthus leaves. That's very indicative of that period. Now this is much more modern, a modern piece, but really handsome little piece.
Well done.
Yeah, really well done little bit. Just a little sort of console shelf, small little shelf.
Perfect for a candlestick.
Yeah.
Or an ornament.
Really nice. It's wooden. I think it's got a gesso plaster on top and gilt plaster on top. But yeah, lovely little piece. So that's in that very similar 18th century Louis XV style. But as I say, probably late 20th century, that piece. Very nice. Okay, do you want to go to your pie dish next?
Mm-hmm.
Now this isn't Rococo. This is well, we're in debate here whether this is a tureen or a soupière.
It's a tureen.
We think it's probably a tureen for making sort of pâté in. It's got it looks exactly like a pie. I mean, it's really lovely little thing, isn't it? I mean, you'd almost take a bite out of that. I think you'd regret it, but it's really interesting little bit. Now it has a little hole here in the top.
Steam hole. Yeah.
Steam hole. So you've got to be careful taking the lid off. But it's in lovely condition.
It's in superb condition, isn't it?
Can you see inside there nicely? Yeah, a lovely little decoration on the lid.
The attention to detail is superb on this piece, actually. For such a humble little piece, it really is well done.
That's a lovely decorative bit for the kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the base, there is a number somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
You see that? It's number 2.
Number 2.
And that has a sort of aged look about it. I'm not sure of the age on this. It's obviously got some age.
I think it's probably going to be turn of the century, isn't it? Somewhere around there.
Beautiful little pie pot for your tureens, but what a lovely decorative piece for the kitchen that is. So that should be going up presently, if I can tear it away from Tracy.
Perfect for this time of year, with Christmas just round the corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, that would be brilliant to serve pâté and stuff in from on the Christmas table, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just the part, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, now this interesting piece. Now this is a pilfered piece. Tracy has nicked it, and if you keep doing this, Tracy, I will have to call the police and you will be arrested.
Haven't actually nicked it from the shop.
Well, no, you didn't nick it from the shop, but you nicked it from our shop, shall we say.
Well, you didn't see it. I did.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is a Sèvres piece. Beautiful, very French. As you can see, the decoration.
And it's a large scale one, isn't it?
Yes, in a large scale.
It's got a very iffy.
Yes, this is.
It has been.
This is
broken.
Damage. It has got a little bit of damage, unfortunately, but we don't mind that.
No, that's why we're keeping it, because it's damaged, and it's also it's got damage on the hinge, which is very loose, although still intact, and of course it's been broken. And I think it's been re-glued back into the metal frame the lid has as well. So plenty of damage, but for a very small price, well worth it.
We don't mind the damage. It just adds to character, doesn't it?
It's nice to have an example of a piece, even if it does have damage, because it doesn't matter really.
And here's the Sèvres mark underneath that we've been investigating. It's got an S on it. It's very hard to date some of these pieces. But this does have quite a bit of wear around the base, which is often a good sign that it's got some age. We did look into this, but they said they copied a lot. Sèvres was copied.
It was faked a lot, yeah. So it could be
It could be original. It could be. It's hard to be sure, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll get the book out later and we'll look up the marks.
More investigation needed.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful piece, and that'll be going somewhere in a house if we can find a spot for it.
I don't think the mark looks as crisp as it should for a Sèvres piece,
Sèvres
but
it's extra posh, isn't it? I mean, it's collected by the royal families all over Europe. Very
anyone who was anyone had
top grade porcelain.
service, didn't they?
Stuff.
But
so
it is beautiful.
It could be Sèvres. More investigation.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the mark. Yeah,
it will be staying with us.
But whoever did do it, I mean, it's hand painted. It's a beautiful piece, and it's very large. You find these pots, but about
you find
a 50th of the size.
Like patch boxes.
Yeah, and the very small ones. But this is a lovely piece. It's almost like a. I'm not sure what would have gone in it, to be honest, or whether it was a display piece, maybe. Not sure.
Yeah, lovely. So that's staying with us. Tracy has pilfered it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're on to the art. And
been cutting your head off.
This is the first little painting that we bought. This is fresh stock, brand new today. We bought this beautiful little painting. It's a bit of a mystery, this one, because we think the frame is more modern. You can see on the back, these little holders here are obviously modern.
And the picture's too small for the frame.
Yeah.
It's a little bit small for the frame, so it's obviously not the original frame.
We have whipped
but it's quite a nice little frame, though.
We've taken it out of the frame, and it's got a signature, but we're struggling to
read it.
To read the signature. So again, more investigation needed. Brand new in this is, so we've got to do some more work. But it's just such a quality painted picture. It's really beautifully done. You want to come in and take a good look, Trace?
A little beach scene, isn't it?
It's almost like a bodan, isn't it?
Yeah, but not quite as good.
It's lovely. Really charming little picture. So a bit more investigation.
It is very nice. Yeah, it's really cute, actually.
We'll get that one up on the site very quickly. Okay.
I mean, the frame is actually in keeping with the style of. The frame is actually nice. I would keep that frame as well. I mean,
keep it in the frame.
It's nice to have old antique frames on pictures. It's just not always possible. Sometimes they're broken, smashed to pieces, or the gilding's gone, or somebody has sprayed them with a gold spray. One thing I would say, please don't. If you have an old frame with plaster work on it, and it's showing signs of wear, and it's got white showing through, and some of the plaster's missing. Most of them are like that. Please don't spray them gold thinking it will make them look better.
No.
It totally devalues the frame, and it looks awful. It never looks better, ever. So please don't do it. I mean, it is a personal thing, and it is your frame, and you're fully entitled to do whatever you want to do with it. It will look horrendous. So, and then you can't go back.
You can't say that.
Well, I'm sorry, but
people might like it that way.
Well, I'll tell you a better thing to do, which is a good idea, is to go out and buy a modern frame and put on the picture, because often they're quite a bright gold, often the modern ones, but you can see and think, do I like it? And you can get some very good modern frames. And another option is if you really do want to redo the colour, to re-gild it, as it were, then try your hand maybe
the old
gilding with gold leaf.
Gold leaf, that looks
because I'm dying to have a go at that on something.
Yeah, that looks quite appealing.
Yeah, but we've got quite a few pictures in our collection that have got tatty frames, and to be honest, you don't even notice it, and it is genuine wear for the age of the frame.
Gilt frame with the gesso with no bits chipped off.
No, it's just not. That would immediately make me think fake. Would be my first thought. What's wrong with it? It just looks too new. Having said that, we went to the museum in Cherbourg, and they have re-gilded some of the frames there, haven't they? We saw the work after it had been done. They are very bright, very loud, and you can only imagine just how glorious they were when they were first done, because it was stunning. The colour of the gold was just
You'll have to have a go at the
unbelievable. But
expensive though.
Yeah, it's expensive, but
Those
then
gold flakes, they get them on a brush, don't they? And
yeah,
see it, if I was doing it, it would just
yeah,
fly away. Cost me a fortune. Right,
but worth it though.
here we are. Here we have, lastly today, I love buying me art. This, I'd say, late Victorian portrait. Unfortunately, Tracy broke it in the car on the
I
way
did
home.
not.
She put some puncture hole. Look at that. Yeah,
That's how it came.
it came, but again, we don't mind that. It's a fabulous old painting.
Very well done, actually.
Late 19th century. She's a bit.
Can even see the comb in her hair. Look at the back.
Yeah, I mean, you can look here. This is brand new today, so it's dusty. So we need to give that a bit of a light clean, but it will shine out a bit more of a light clean.
I've actually got a signature at the bottom.
Has it? Oh, it has?
Yeah. So again,
I haven't seen that.
not the original frame, probably.
No. Well, no, it's not. This is a more modern frame.
No.
The frame we've got to get rid of the frame, I think.
Yeah,
we'll probably
the frame
send
will have to
this frameless. But we need to look at the signature.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah.
But it's definitely
she's lovely.
An aged canvas. Often look at the dust on there. We forgot what we're trying to buy, one of the little hoovers we want for the car to lightly hoover it out. But 15, you often get on the
same number style as actually on the back of the pot down there.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Often
you can tell a lot from the back.
Old canvas. Always look at the back of paintings if you're buying paintings. It gives you so much information and clues. You get to know after a time. You can see when it's an old canvas. Often these ones do have numbers on them where they were bought. So there we are. It's obviously a modern frame which we will get rid of, but a lovely old late 19th century portrait. I do like.
Yeah, but when you say modern frame, it's not yesterday modern frame, is it? It's just more modern than the picture. It's not.
A light clean on it. Hello, Missy. Missy the cat's turned up.
Cat's turned up.
She wants to go through Diagon Alley. Look again.
Yeah, so we'll whip this out the frame and have a look at that signature.
It may have a date down there as well.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then we'll give it a light clean. Missy.
She always wants to go out at that opportune moment.
Yeah.
Bless her.
So
just wait a minute, Poppet.
Lovely portrait. I do like buying portraits. Really like to buy portraits. They're great. Just a life gone by, isn't it? History.
Yeah, true.
History. Really interesting. Wonder who she
was. And
was.
so much better when someone hasn't sprayed the frame gold.
This is pet hate.
My pet hate, my pet peeve.
Okay, well, there we go. That's our pieces for the week.
Hang on, are you going to let Madam out?
In a minute.
She wants to go now, love.
Well, you'll have to just break the film for a sec while I let Missy through Diagon Alley. Okay, Missy's gone through Diagon Alley, so we won't see her for a while. That's it for our pieces for this week. We've had a strange old week. I don't know if you saw our video last week about the chimney fire, but that was interesting. And then the day after we had blizzards here. And our water was shut off for a day
36 hours, yeah.
And that was...
We were given a trickle, to be fair. Yeah. It's enough to make a cup of tea, but not much else.
Enough for a brew, but not much else. So that was interesting. It's been a funny old time, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the garden's taken a hit now. I'm just looking out over there at the rudbeckias, which that was in flower a week ago. Funny it come to flower. Now it looks like the Death Eaters have walked past it.
Mm-hmm. It has been very cold. I mean, the snow hung around for a couple of days as well, didn't it? It just sat on everything. So
Death Eaters, what are those things called?
Dementors.
Dementors. It's like Dementors walk past. They've all gone. So that's it. So we have done a little gardening video. We're showing planting garlic, which should be up in a few days, hopefully. So please come take a look if you're interested in that. And that is it. We sell our items on our...
Do you mean the garlic will be up in a few days?
No, the garlic won't be up in a few days, no. A little bit longer than that. We sell our items on our Etsy shop, Secret Chateau on Etsy. and we have our own shop, thesecretchateau.com. That's it. Oh, anything else to add, Tracy?
Yeah, it's nearly time for Christmas, and make sure you're all dragging decorations out the attic now and starting to get ready.
Suppose you haven't started in normally about July, isn't it? You start putting them up?
I'm still clearing up from when the firemen came and helped us. I'm still trying to wash all the curtains in the house, clean everything down. Everything stank of smoke, so...
We've had to put some great big curtains up at the stairwell.
Bottom of the stairs,
looks
because we have no wood burner now. It looks awful, but it's stopping all the warm air going upstairs.
We've got a couple of little electric heaters now to get through the winter. So it's all good fun. But
we can still put the decks up. Lucky they weren't up when they came round. Imagine them trying to claw their way through those
jungle of baubles.
To put the fire out. As it was, they got caught in the Harry Potter flying keys at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that'll be around the fire station, won't it?
Yeah.
Talking about that. The mad people, mad English with a Harry Potter house.
Yeah. When the guy came to collect the money for the calendars the other day, and you said about the fire, and he said, "Oh, it was you. It was your house."
We're notorious in the area.
Yeah, already even.
Yeah, the weird English.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe.
And don't forget to get your decorations out.
Get your decorations out and look out for our garlic video. And we will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.